Hello and welcome to the Disability Resource Center at Purdue University. The purpose of this video is to briefly review the process that Purdue students must follow in order to request accommodations from our office. If you are a student with a disability that creates barriers to your academic experience, we want to hear from you. This can include mental health, mobility, learning disabilities, chronic health conditions, hearing or visual impairments, and more. If you would like to request that formal accommodations be put in place, then you should contact the DRC and fill out the accommodation request form, which is available on the DRC website. This can happen at any time while you are a student at Purdue. As an incoming freshman, we recommend getting in touch with us as soon as possible. There are two steps to the interactive process which this video will review: the accommodation request form and the initial meeting. The accommodation request form is the first step in registering with the DRC and our understanding of your access needs. The form includes questions about your disability, how you are impacted in the academic environment, and any specific accommodations that you might be requesting. While it is not required as part of the form, you can also submit supporting documentation, which may include a 504 plan, IEP, psychoeducational testing, or medical records. Due to the high number of requests at times that we receive, it may take longer than we would like to process the accommodation request form. We will contact you to schedule an initial meeting with your assigned access consultant. This is a structured but shared conversation that we use to get as much information as we can about your experiences. We will ask you questions about your conditions, your history, and what school has been like for you in the past. We will then take all the information you have provided and make a decision regarding your accommodations and discuss it with you. Timelines are dependent on the time of year and the volume of requests, so it is important that you begin the interactive process early. We might determine that some of the accommodations you request are not appropriate or necessary for your access. If we deny a request, we will always explain why, and we will tell you if there is any additional information we need from you. Finally, once accommodations have been put in place for you, it is your responsibility to officially notify all your instructors. Once you have gone through the interactive process, you do not need to do it again unless you end up having additional requests or desire a modification. You will remain registered with the Disability Resource Center until you leave Purdue, unless your accommodation was determined to be a temporary or provisional accommodation. Your documentation is kept in a confidential file with the DRC. All Disability Resource Center records are kept confidential. We do not share student information with instructors or parents without a signed release form. Your approved accommodations are never listed on your official transcripts or shared with potential employers. You may have had a 504 plan or an individualized education program in high school. These do not carry over into college. This is why we have our own process. We might even have more resources and flexibility than your high school might have had when it comes to creating accommodations. Most importantly, Purdue students are expected to initiate contact with us whenever they have questions or concerns about disability access. When you come to college, you are considered an adult, and you must advocate for yourself. There is almost nothing we can do to support you if you do not get in touch with us. We hope this video has given you some insight into the work of the Disability Resource Center. For more information, please contact us at 765-494-1247 or email us at drc@purdue.edu. Thanks very much for listening, and boiler up.